cracking fucking Sunday night. Trained today, it was killer. Did some like deficit deadlifts, block pull deadlifts, other shit. Was fucking pimp, right? It was pimp. But I'm jacked up. I'm fucking jacked up. Because I'm going to talk to you about something hell dope today. And now, I've just been thinking about this shit. I just always thinking shit. But this is the point. You know, everyone talks about all these little metaphors for life, like brushing your teeth, doing the dishes properly, learning how to do the small shit properly, so then the big shit ends up being done properly. The transfer. It's all about the transfer. We always talk about transfer by the way you sit, the way you stand, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, all this bullshit. It's all about transfer. With everything. Work, life, training, girls, everything. Alright? So, it's just dope how you can get these little metaphors out of such little things. Alright? And I was just thinking to myself, like the other day when I was, shout out to everyone in Melbourne, I was walking up Swanson Street, big street in the city. Street's always packed, right? Street's always packed. And I was G'ing up, right? I was G'ing up when I'm walking up it. And I was thinking about all these little metaphors and shit. And then, suddenly, I was like, fuck. Walking up Swanson's like a metaphor for life, right? Now I'll explain to you why walking up Swanson Street is like a metaphor for life. It's always like peak hour on the pedestrian sidewalk there. Shoulder to shoulder all the fucking time, right? So I'm walking. Everyone starts at the bottom, right? Everyone starts at the bottom. Everyone comes out the womb. Everyone gets the same. Everyone comes out the womb, right? Eventually, everyone starts walking. Everyone starts walking on the footpath, right? So you're walking up the footpath. To me, making it to the top of Swanson is like my life. It's like my goal. My goal is to make it to the top of Swanson, right? It's the same thing for anything in life. If you have a goal, there's going to be a path. There's going to be a journey you have to walk, ride, whatever, to get to the top, okay? So my goal at the bottom of that street is to make it to the top of Swanson Street, okay? You can think of that across any sort of goal you want to make it to the top, all right? So I'm walking up Swanson, packed full of cunts. First thing I notice is that life's full of sheeps. Life's full of goats, okay? Life's full of scared young boys, scared young girls. Life's full of people that want to hold you back, right? So I'm walking and people are in my fucking way. People are in my way, and people are in my way for many reasons. People just want to be cunts and not get out the way, the people who want to hold you back. And then they're just scared little boys and girls that walk with the pack. They walk with the wrong crowd. They walk too slow. They're never going to reach that end point because they walk so fucking slow because they're with the wrong crew. They chill with the wrong people that are holding them back. They're not advantageous to their lifestyle, okay? That's the first point I noticed. So many sheep, so many goats, so many cunts that are just scared. They're scared of what's going to happen if they stray from the pack and do their own thing. They're scared that life's going to chew them up and spit them out like dogs, which it will if they're soft as fuck. So make sure you're not a soft cunt. Make sure you're not soft, because life will beat you down and then fuck you up the ass and bury you in the grave if you stray from the pack and you're not strong enough. So always make sure you're strong enough. Always be jacked up here. Always be jacked up here. No, it's not going to be easy, but know you're a sick cunt. Alright, so I noticed that. Second point I noticed is the traffic lights. The roadblocks that you're going to encounter on the way to your goal. The roadblocks that are going to hold you back, but eventually you're going to tear through them if you're determined enough and you're patient enough. The light is always going to go green. The pedestrian crossing is always going to go green if you're patient enough. Sometimes it takes longer than others. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's slow, but eventually you can go through. Now, yeah, you can be a shit cunt and walk through it, but eventually there's only so many you can fucking walk through before you get hit by a car and taken the fuck out, and you either die or you're just fucked. You're just fucked. See you later. So you can think of that as anything. If your goal is to deadlift 300 kilos and you have a slight hamstring injury, boom, you're at that traffic light. Stay there until the pedestrian crossing goes green. Stay there until you're ready enough to take the next step towards achieving your goal. Boom, there you go. Now, just like I said before, there's always going to be people that want to hold you back. There's always going to be people that are standing in your way. There's also going to be people you need to chill with, hang out with, to reach your goal, to get to the top. Okay, and now I'm talking about that. It's like when I'm walking up there and I see someone being a ruthless cunt, being ruthless, determined, jacked up, walking through people, not giving a fuck. I'm like, I need to chill with that cunt. I need to chill with them. I get behind them and it's like a fucking slipstream. You just walk behind them and you tear through the crowd. Because they do all the tearing and you walk through. You walk through the crowd quicker. They fucking make it quicker. They make it advantageous to your goal. They make you reach your goal quick. They might not make you reach your goal. Actually, they will. They'll make you reach your goal quicker because what I'm trying to say is if you surround yourself with good people, like I'm saying, like if you walk behind a good person who's trying to tear through the crowd, is that it's going to be advantageous to reaching your goal faster. Okay, it's going to be better than chilling with the fucking pack that hold you back. All right. Also, there's always going to be cunts in your way. There's bound to be cunts in your way, whether you slipstream or you don't slipstream it, whether you chill with the right people, you don't chill with the right people, whether you walk up Swanson directly, whatever your path is, there's always going to be cunts standing in your way. And it comes down to, are you going to let someone stand in your way? Okay, are you going to let someone stand in your way? Are you going to be held back by someone else? And the fucking short answer is, fuck no. Fuck no. When I'm walking up Swanson, I don't give a fuck if a grandma, child, junkie, slut, anyone is standing in my way, I'm tearing through them. And that's how ruthless you have to be in terms of your goals. If you want to fucking get a degree, that's how ruthless you have to be. I don't care who stands in my way. I don't care who tells me I can't do it. I don't care who puts me down. I'm getting there. I'm doing it. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I have to tear my best mate's head off, if that's what I have to do to get there. Do you know what I mean? I don't care if I have to tear the little baby's heads off down the street if she's standing in my way. I don't care if I have to step on a fucking grandma's foot if she's standing in my way. That's how fucking tunnel vision you have to be in terms of reaching goals, in terms of walking up Swanson, in terms of all that shit. Okay? So I just felt like sharing that with you because it's just awesome how, like, you can be gone about your normal life and just, like, the way you interpret things can just be so, like, you know what I mean? Like, to the average shit cunt walking up Swanson is nothing. But if you look at it as that standpoint, it's fucking awesome. So all these little things you do can just be awesome little metaphors for life and shit. You know, everyone talks about the dishes and the teeth washing. But what if you just observe, just be observant. It's like you can learn so much from just like watching shit cunts all day. Watching shit cunts walk up the street. Watching shit cunts at the gym. Watching all this shit. And you just learn, you better yourself, you make yourself a better person. It is what it is. It takes you to the next level. Alright? Boom. That's the fucking little rant I had. Real topic I had. That wasn't a rant. Now I'm going to fucking rant. Jack up. Because now I'm about to go on fucking rant. Alright? Now I'm about to go on a rant. 2 rants, actually. 2 rants. Get ready, cunts. Fucking get the popcorn out because this is going to be like a 10... Got to get to Subway before 8. It's going to be like a 10-minute fucking video. Now, the first little rant I'm going to give, is about grinding. Okay? Grind happens to be, you know... A couple people have made the word grind famous. Okay? Shout out to Ryan Doris. Shout out to all these cunts. They're like the cunts who, you know, I feel have like made grind trendy, okay? I don't think they intended grind to be used as much as it's being used, okay? I know a couple of the cunts too, and I don't think they intended for grind to be used the way it is, okay? Grinding is not like a self-proclaimed, it's not like a fucking, you know, it's not something you share with the world, okay? It's not something you share with the world to make yourself feel better, okay? Because grinding is really an internal thing. It's an internal thing, okay? It's an internal thing. When you work a 9 to 5, you go to the gym after, you come home, you prepare kids' food, you do all this shit, you can consider it a grind. Whatever a grind is to you, it's a grind, okay? My grind can be different to someone else's grind, it can be different to someone else's perception of grind. I know cunts that work 5 to 5 and go train and they don't consider it a grind. It's all different, okay? For some people, walking down the street might be a grind. It is what it is. But it's an internal source. It's internal. You put a value on it. You determine what it is. Alright? Just like training. It's internal. You do it for yourself. And I see all these cunts out there who talk about doing training for themselves, powerlifting for themselves, all this shit for themselves, but they feel the need to share their grind with the world. They feel the need to share their grind with the world. I'm not talking about sharing progress, trying to motivate, doing things like this, talking about it. I'm talking about, you know, preaching weird shit and posting photos on Facebook being like, trying to, just cock-sucking, trying to get likes and shit, making themselves feel better. Like, I just worked a fucking 12-hour day, and now I'm training, and I'm going to prep my meals. Like, hard work never sleeps, hard work never slops. Like, fucking grind this, grind that. And it's like, dude, to be honest, mate, I feel like putting my head through a window, cutting off my own dick, shoving it off the balcony, and fucking noosing myself, mate. Because it's fucked. It's fucked up shit. I don't understand how people want to claim bodybuilding is internal, I do this for myself, but then they need someone to, like, you know, validate, they need someone to, like, confirm their grind. They need, you know, they need some outside source to be like, oh, you're so motivating, you're so this. It's like, mate, shut the fuck up. It just pisses me off. It just pisses me off when I see it, because I'm just like, everyone I know who's at the top of their game in terms of bodybuilding, powerlifting shit, they work pretty fucking hard, and they would have what's to be considered a big fucking grind. But they never talk about it. They never talk about it, and it just seems to be the case. And if you want to talk about true humble, that's what true humble is. Like what I said in previous videos, knowing where you're at, and to me, that's another sign of humbleness. Working so fucking hard, doing all this, but never telling cunts you work hard. Never doing this. Everyone's like, he's so down to earth, he's so, you know, he works so hard. Fuck that, man. He does this big grind, man. He's so humble, he grinds so much. That's fuck off. Just get fucked. All this shit you do in terms of fitness is about yourself. You shouldn't need justification from outsiders, man. You shouldn't need someone to comment on your photo being like, you grind so hard. You shouldn't need someone to like your photo, your status about how you're grinding. No one gives a fuck. The only person that should give a fuck is yourself. Next rant, boom, that's my grind rant. I just fucking hate seeing it. Next point is, I was at the FitX, man. Shout out to all the cunts at FitX. Dope Expo. 80% I might be at Filex. I might be sussing something at Filex. I might be at a booth at Filex. Hit me up if you're going to Filex. I just want to get a response to see how many people go on Filex. Also, next point, FitX, okay? Now, it comes back down to, do you know what I mean? People get it twisted. People get it so twisted, man. I was walking around FitX, and I was just rolling with a bunch of cunts, and it was a good day, it was a good time. But people get it so twisted all the time. You know, people go up to, you know, all these jack cunts, Ronnie Coleman, all this, shake their hand, get a photo with them, squeeze their bicep and shit, do that weird bicep fucking pose, tag it on Instagram, put it on Facebook and be like, such a humble, down-to-earth, nice guy. And I'm like, fuck, mate, like, I'm just sitting there like, you cunts are fucked, mate. Like, what do you mean such humble, nice, down-to-earth? Yeah, do you even know the guy? Do you know the dude? You just shook his fucking hand and, you know, you're just another go. You just shook his hand, got a photo, and within like a 1 minute time span, you seem to know the dude. You seem to know he's a nice guy down to earth. I'm not saying none of these cunts are nice, but I'm saying that's just like, that's not how a man should fucking act. It just looks weird. It just looks weird. It's just like a bunch of dudes like gagging on one dude's cock. It's fucking weird. Now, in terms of a social situation, everyone knows that you don't get respect for dick sucking. So why would you go up to these dudes and dick suck hard and you think you're going to get respect for it? Fuck no, man. You see eye to eye. That's how it is with everything. You see eye to eye. At the end of the day, yeah, Ronnie might have 22-inch biceps, but he's got a penis. I don't know if he's got a penis from just like, who knows. But I'm trying to say, from principle, at the bottom level, he's just another man. So talk to him like he's another man. Don't sit there squeaking his arm and shit, being like, oh, you're my fucking hero, man. You're my, fucking, you know what I mean? It's just bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. That's not what it's about. So if you want to get respect from these cunts, see eye to eye. Because there's nothing worse, and I know for a fact that people who are good at the top of their game, who are well respected and they have a bunch of cocksuckers, they don't like being dick sucked. They don't like being looked up to. Like, they want to be treated like a normal dude, okay? They want to be treated like, let's just call him James. They want to be treated like James, okay? Not James, the pro bodybuilder. Or my life's pro bodybuilding. You respect pro bodybuilding more than you respect James, the person himself. Okay, so that's another little topic. So always remember that. Okay, that's my Sunday night fucking rant. That's shit talking. Hit me up about Filex. Subscribe, comment, share, like, do all that bullshit. Follow me on Instagram. Peace.